Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. All right, so I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. It is so gorgeous where I live, honey. I can't wait to be out there, okay? All right, so if you are new to my channel, my name is Dina Bryant. I do these inspirational videos, just sharing and taking you guys along the journey, along my journey of the choices that I have made in my past, the things that I've been through, gone through, grew through. Okay, honey? Okay, so in today's video, I wanted to talk about, honey, it wasn't your exes, okay? It was you, all right? So I know a lot of times, right, we get into relationships, and oftentimes when a relationship don't work, I know before I would blame my ex, right, for whatever it was, why it didn't work, what went wrong. If they cheated, honey, I would say it was because of you. If they would be with multiple women cheating, I would be like, honey, you messed up my self-esteem. But the truth of the matter is, honey, it's because of you. Okay? It's because of you. Now, I know, don't come for me, okay? I know some people will not like this video or may not even agree with this video, but the reason I say is because of you is we cannot control things on the outside of us, right? We cannot control people. We cannot have people do whatever it is that we want them to do, okay? We can't make people be faithful. We cannot make people love us. We cannot make people, give us certain things that we want them to give us. Only thing we can do is control our perception, okay? That's the only thing that we can do. We can control our perception. And the reason I say it's not them, is you, is because it is. My relationships that I've been in, okay, and I've done tons of videos on Facebook about this. The relationships that I've been in, okay, I cannot blame my exes for whatever transpired in a relationship. But what I could do in order for me to attract better and in order for me to get things that I never got before is the main one, okay, is I could work on me. I could work on me. Now, what do that mean, Dina? That means that I could love me. That means that I could accept me. That means that I could spend time with me to get to know what's the things that I like, the things that I will tolerate, and the things that I won't tolerate. I could take myself out, okay? I could not look at others in the limelight of, my expectations. Oh, girl, he's supposed to do this. He's supposed to be doing that. I could not look at that man as if I want him to be one of my homegirls, okay? And so when I look at my life, one of the things that I had to get real with was my self-esteem, okay? I had to get real with my self-esteem, my image, the way I see myself. And oftentimes, the way I would see myself, broken, okay, abandonment issues, okay, insecure, lack of confidence, okay, trying to recreate what was familiar. And when I say recreate what was familiar, oftentimes I would get into relationships and I would know that this guy, right, was not my ideal guy, okay? But because I was afraid to be by myself, I would settle. And I would say, subconsciously, I would say, although he smoked, I'm going to try to have him to stop smoking, okay? Not accepting people for who they are, but more importantly, not accepting me for who I am. Not realizing that I am attracting exactly who I am. Not realizing that it was work plenty of times that I needed to do on myself. And because I wasn't honest, and because I wasn't trustworthy, and because I was looking for something to take away my pain, to take away my frustration, to take away my self-image in the sense of if I be in a relationship, then this guy is just outright going to make me happy. This guy is going to do the things that Dina wasn't willing to do for herself. And so when I look at my life and I see and I could connect the dots and I could start saying, oh, Dina, wait, it wasn't him, boo. It was you, okay? In all of the relationships that I've been in, okay, I'm not in a relationship. Tom haven't caught up yet, okay, boo? But all the relationships that I've been in, what I realized was Dina was not accepting Dina. It was days Dina was not fucking with Dina. It would be days where Dina did not want to face Dina. It would be days where as though I would look at other people's situation and their relationship. And although their relationship was evidence of that they was looking for love, right? I would look at their relationships and I would say, you know what? I want to be in a relationship, okay? And I never really understood because as a kid, right, growing up or when you start dating your teenage years or whatever it is, you guys know my backstory. I just did a video talking to you guys about when I got pregnant at the age of 13. And so, you know my backstory, and no one would ever say, Dina, you are attracting these guys because of you. Okay, I had one good friend, and he was a male. And one of the things he would tell me, he would say, Dina, your self-esteem is not good. And I used to be like, what? My self-esteem? My self-esteem is good because I thought self-esteem was you look in the mirror and your hair done got done, honey. Your nails is done. You done went shopping. And I thought self-esteem was that. But that is not self-esteem. Self-esteem to me is the things, how you feel when you don't have those things, right? Do you still show up in your confidence? Do you still show up as if, honey, okay? Do you still show up in your authentic self? And for so long, I would be like, no, my self-esteem is high, and it was evidence that it wasn't, because the same guy who told me this was the same guy that I would talk to, and I would say, let me tell you about what my ex did. Let me tell you about how I caught this dude talking to a female while he was on my sofa, okay? And he would tell me, and I was so unreal with myself. So oftentimes we say, I want a God that is honest. I want a God that's trustworthy. I want a God that's loyal. I want a God that's going to keep it real and all these different things. I want a God that has integrity, morals. But oftentimes we're not even those things with ourselves. We don't even demonstrate that to ourselves, okay? We don't even demonstrate that we love ourselves in the sense where as though when somebody do something that is against our morals or against our boundaries, we do not say, you know what, it's over, right? I would go in relationships just looking, searching, wanting a person to do all these different things for me. Expectations, honey, all the way to the roof, okay? And what that merely was saying was because I wasn't willing to get to know me, and because I wasn't willing to do the things for me, I was going to tolerate the unacceptable. Why? Because I wasn't taking myself out. Because I didn't think that happiness was a choice, which it is. I didn't think that I could make myself happy, right? I always thought, up until I started doing the work on myself, that everything is coming from outside of me. And then I started realizing that, no, Dina, you got it all wrong. Everything is actually within you. And it's not until you start doing the work on yourself and start realizing that you are the one. We get caught up in saying they are the one, or I'm looking for the one, or I'm looking for the perfect one. The truth of the matter is, honey, you are the one, okay? So when I say it's not your exes, it's you, I mean it. It's not your exes. In the sense of how did you attract them, okay? We cannot control people. We cannot control what they do, but damn it, we sure certainly can control our perception of ourselves. And that is what's making you or getting you or having you to attract the type of guys that you are attracting. And with that being said, I love you guys.